Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ray. Last name is Reynolds. Please write it down. What we got to do is talk about that $1 million dream. Everybody talks about it. Reality is, we're not going to talk. We're going to show you the way. We're going to actually give you the money and the tools. Wouldn't that be a concept that actually somebody follows through? So again, this is rayswebinar.com. As we do this, all right, understand, get a tab and a pen. You got to write things down. You can't take pictures. You can't videotape it all. That's against the law. Main thing we want to do is make sure you understand exactly what we're going to talk about. So procrastination, that's the killer of a dream. All right, that's what most people do. They procrastinate. They talk about it. Today, let's show you some rules and some tools how to play the game. Business is a game. We get to win. Kind of like winning the game of business I wrote 43 years ago. Kind of fun things too. So let's think about this today. Let's write down a corporation's a legal person. See, I told you you're going to need that tablet and pen. Now go run and go get it so we can write some things down. A corporation's what? It's a legal person. But it's just a piece of paper. If you don't know, learn how to play with the paper, all right, like some of you, you're going to stay stuck like you've been, trying to wonder what's next. You see, for me, I had to get out of hell. As a little boy, all right, they threw me away like a piece of trash. I had to beg and steal off the street. Had to get out of a trash can too. But I didn't like that, so I used the brain that God gave me. Here's my yacht, my race boat, my Lamborghini collection, the mansions and helicopters. See, everything I touch turns to gold. Here's July 4, 2009. Having fun, took people to watch the fireworks the night before. Guess what? The next day I get to die. That kind of sucks. So let's understand. July 4th, my wife gets some people. Want to take the yacht out to watch the fireworks, no problem. The next day, I'm in a coma with H1N1 pandemic number 9. Now we got number 19. What about number 26? It's coming around. Make sure you're ready this time, because you weren't ready the last time. See, me, I wasn't ready to die, but I did die at 5:41. I got to hear someone say he's not going to make it, he's going to die. Heard my wife scream her head off. Then I heard the CPA, all right, tax attorney, trick my wife to sign a POA. Power of attorney that day. I said, God, please let me go back. My family needs me. He answered the prayer. Now that's what I've been helping you for, and having fun with people for 43 years. See, Helping Hand Industries, I set up the first corporation. I was 9.5. I brought in $100,000. That was fun. But then after that coma, you know what I did? I got another PhD. Became a pastor, by the way. I'm still a sinner, probably like you. So what are we going to do today? We're going to build your millions, but we're going to do it the right way. So let's think about this. For 90 days, I'd like you to go basically to my seminars, workshops, and boot camp and let me hold your hand while I actually do the work for you. Then I'll hand you the keys. All I need is usually 90 working days. Now I might ask you to do 2 things. That's the most you're going to have to do, but please make sure you follow through. Now, when I trained Ken Yarbrough years ago, that was fun. All right, he was security chief at TRW and Asperian. Maybe today you let me train you just a little bit. Why don't we write down Credit Services Act? Google it later today. It'll take you to the Federal Trade Commission. They'll tell you on the front page, credit repair is a scam. Not allowed to collect money up front. They'll even refer to you the Credit Repair Organization Act that says attorneys can't do credit repair. What are you supposed to do? See, your credit doesn't need to be repaired. It's not broken. It needs to be rebuilt. We need to give you the education you've been missing all along. So remember something today. This is the information from the Federal Trade Commission. It's pretty simple to do. Now here's the NACB. The only one they ever certified was me. It's even signed by Ken Yarborough too. We get to have fun. Now get out that Social Security card. Come on, ladies, it's in your purse next to your feet. Gentlemen, it's in your back pocket too. See, we're all a bunch of ducks. We were told to get an SSN when you're a teenager to get a job. Did you read the card? I kept asking, why do I need this? I don't know if you understand, but you got an SSN to get a job that equal to the 1040 tax return. That's all it was for. See, it says on the card, don't laminate, don't use for ID purposes too. The application we filled out as teenagers. And guess what? If you read the card today, it says property of Social Administration, not you. See, when the creditors use it and abuse it like you do, guess what I get to do with a rapid refresh? I get to block the crap and put your score up. I make the credit bureaus and the creditors basically recalculate your score. It usually gives you from 40 to 200 points. Now, my concern is basically Asperian. See, Asperian moved out of the country 33 years ago. Their tax problem, on top of that, they've been indicted 100 times. They've been hacked 100 times too. Now, I know John's on that commercial. It looks pretty good about the little boost. To understand something today, the most you're ever going to get is 16 points. Is it worth registering your cable bill, your light bill, your phone bill, and your bank account? That's right. To get the little boost, you have to go into your bank account through their dashboard. And what happens if they get hacked again? Guess what? You're going to be hacked too. You willing to take the chance? That's on you. I wouldn't do it, but you can do what you want to do. Next thing I think about is basically, how do I get an 820? It takes me about 90 days of educating you and doing the work for you too. 90 working days. But again, I might ask you to do two things. All you got to do is follow through. Now, I got a program I created that God gave me to give you. It's called Rapid Refresh. What happens is it guarantees 40 to 200 points. Let me show you an example. I took a picture of Credit Karma because it's free. This lady had a 500 score. Well, in basically 45 days, I got her 157 points. How did I do? Pretty good, huh? When I was done, within 90 days, she had an 820. Would you like one of those or two? Let me know, please. See, here's the thing. We got to rebuild your credit the right way. You're going to need $100,000 of personal credit called safety. On the other hand, a corporation in the division, so the way I wrote the rules in 86, we're going to make sure we understand tax ID. There's 26 ways to use that form, by the way. So guess what? As an example, if I asked you want to be a millionaire, you'd probably say, yes, you do. Then I'd say, that's kind of dumb. Like my client Richard here from Survivor. He won the first show. He got $1 million check. They told him to pay the tax and keep $375. See, that's all you get to keep out $1 million. So I don't want to make you a millionaire. I want to make your corporation worth millions and you get a paycheck and break even. But he didn't listen. He almost died twice on the show. He pissed away all the money, and the government put him in prison for 3.5 years. Then they gave him, 10 years probation. So let's do this the right way, please. I'd like to give you the $100,000 of credit, but I want to talk about a corporate credit card. You see, here's the thing the IRS rules will tell you flat out, and I'll show them today, that you can write off the credit card, the interest rate on a corporate credit card. Here's $100,000. Would you like one of those? Now, the next thing, if you have a corporation, that's good. If you like, I'll build that one for you. I'll hand you the articles for free. Why not? It's kind of fun. I used to give them free all the time at the Reynolds University. Just click here and there you go. Now, I'd like you to think about real estate too. All right, we're going to have properties per division because you never know who's going to slip and fall. Next thing we want to do is think about franchises. Could you imagine a franchise that has a drive-through, stays open through pandemic 9, 19, and 26 that's coming around? You got a chance to play. The bottom line is I want to do all this work for you in about 90 days to 180 days too. Now remember, everything I touch turns to gold. What I want you to do is think about this. We can put $1 million in a corporate bank account tax-free. You can't do that to you. The dream house, $5 million in real estate, and some basic franchises too. This is the 12 months goal list I want to do for you. I didn't want to hand you the keys. See, a lot of times in the beginning, I don't want you to screw this up. I got 100% success rate as long as you follow through. Because I know I'm going to follow through because I give you a money back guarantee. I got no excuses, and after today, neither will you. The bottom line is pretty simple. I want you to plan the problem. Because it always happens, no matter what we try to do, there's always a problem that wants to kick us, and you know what, down. So now we want to write down safety credit. Now let's understand what I'm talking about. These are $50,000 a piece cards. But the problem with these two cards, they're personal credit. And here's the problem with you, and most of you. You got your SSN, you got some credit, thought it was free money, then you jacked up the card and dropped your score, couldn't get any more. I want you to take the cards in your personal wallet today, get them out. I want you to put a sticky in the back of the card. I want you to write down the limit, 25 to 29%. You see, the moment you take a card past 29%, you drop your score. You're the one controlling your heartbeat. You don't even know it till today. Now you know how to play the game a little bit. Let's give you some more. How about we do this? All right, let's look at the line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. See, today I want you to drive through your city. I want you to find a Wells Fargo Bank, a B of A, or Chase that are empty. They closed it down. You'll find 2 or 3 in every city. They've been shutting down hundreds per year before a pandemic anyway. So let's understand. They bankrupt some locations who wrote it off on their taxes, and they have other locations that are open today. But you brought the pain home. Why? All right, then you went, boo-hoo, no more. Stick you behind the back of every card. After meeting me today, you don't bring that pain home ever again. Now find that bank and that grocery store. They have a branch number. That's how they play that game. You got a choice today. I know we all have a sad story to tell. It's pretty simple. I got born in a damn taxi on the way guarding a hospital. She was 15 and a half years old. All right, but she wanted a girl, gave me a girl's name and raised my middle name and threw me away like a piece of trash. Next thing I got to do, I got to move 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. That kind of sucked too. Now let's do this. I want you to write down getting past go. Can you do that for me, please? Getting what? Past go. Here's the thing. I got to be with Mrs. Hope from 3 to 10 years old. Could you imagine that name, Mrs. Hope? Oh my goodness, she got her weekly and monthly checks. But as she used and abused me, she dropped me off Redondo Beach Pier at 6:30 in the morning every day. Said, if I'm not here by there at 5 o'clock, I'm going to leave you there to die. Wasn't she nice? She was a she-devil from hell. I got to steal and beg off the pier, and I thought that sucked. So what did I do? I got basically used my brain that God gave me. I got an IQ off the chart with total recall and most things. So I got my first Lamborghini at 14 and a half. Then I got my Lamborghini collection too. I got my Duffys. I got my 6 mansions. And I even broke the world record for the highest kick on the planet. I wanted to prove white men do jump. Just stupid people say we don't. Then I had my race boat in my backyard. Where you park yours? Helicopter? How about the yacht? How about the Ferraris too? Now, why haven't you done this? I don't understand. If I can do this, you can do this too. Let's write down Ray's rules today. The only thing you'll be able to say today at the end of this thing, guess what? No one taught you how to play. No one taught me how to play too, besides God, me. I got no excuses. I had to fight to get out of hell. Now, I want you to be a winner. So that means I want you to say, see it, believe it, go get it. It's pretty simple. God says if you pray, all right, for anything you ask for, it's going to be yours. Why don't we see it, believe, and go get it? Everything I touch turns to gold because I believe in that too. You see, when I built $1 million credit from a cat, I was pulling a stunt to have some fun. I got written up in Inc. magazine too. Use plastic to finance your business, what it said on the cover as well. You think if I can do it for the cat, I can do it for you? Probably true. Now, I'm an affiliate to 115 creditors. I got 7 dashboards for me. I've been an affiliate for 35 years. I took this lady's card from $300 to $35,000, $500 to $26,000. Here's $2,500 and it was $30,000 now. Isn't that nice? How about the gold card? How about the platinum card? How about the spark green for $30,000 too? You see, you got some choices. The bottom line is every card you have in your personal wallet today, you can't pass 29%. If not, you drop your score, can't get any more. But if I got you a gold or a platinum card, I can get you 9 more too for every division. But understand, these are the only cards you can get past 29%. All right, as long as they're paid over time. I can get you usually one for you and the corporation at the same time. Would you like 1 or 2? All you got to do is let me play, and we're going to have some fun today. See, you lost your job, you had an emergency. What did you do next? Pretty simple. You run out of time, you run out of money, and you jacked up your credit in 42 days. Is that not true about you? It's the truth about everybody. The reality is simple. As you do this, let's build your dream. When I was a little boy, all right, they kept saying certain things that didn't make any sense. I kept asking why. I like to clone me into you. In other words, I want to repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account. I think you're kind of screwing up, sorry to say. I just think it's the truth. See, I've been in 2 comas in my life so far. I use credit to get out of every one of those so far, too. You got a choice today. You know what's really weird? When they said money for a rainy day, I kept asking why. You see, they couldn't explain that to me. The reality is in my life, it doesn't rain, it always pours. Ultimate goal is up to you. So what do we get to do? Let's think about this right now. Let's say you need $5,000 now. Ask your friends, your family, and the bank, and they all say no. You backed yourself in a corner, by the way, sorry to say. This is a $5,000 credit card. $5,000. Not a lot, but you know what's simple? It's called a safety credit card. Like the one on the screen, the one in my hand too. If I max this sucker out today, my payment's $50 a month. Why aren't you prepared if somebody basically knocks you down? $50 a month for the card if I had to use it to solve my problem today? The bottom line is pretty simple. The average person wastes that every other day. Next thing is they say that all of you waste $140 a week. Is that true? Let's understand something. If I max out one of these suckers today, the payment is $612.26. Could you imagine I could have got 2 pizza restaurants with the drive-thru? You're wasting money, is that true? Never bring the pain home ever again. See, what we get to do is basically plan the problem. Remember safety credit? A lot more to learn about that too. Line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. Put the sticky behind the card. Never bring the pain home. Let's understand something today. Everybody wants their goals. So let's do this. I have basically reached all my goals by the time I was 26, even though dying in a coma and coming back too. Let's understand, I haven't had a paycheck for 21 years. So let's think about this today. I believe in God and I believe in me. I broke the world for the highest kick in the world in 1981. By the way, I wanted to prove that white men do jump. Unfortunately, we got a lot of dummies that say they can't jump at all. You see, you got some dummies around you too. You can't do this or that. Do yourself a favor. See it, believe it, go get it. Now, you might have to get out of my way while I build it for you. You got no excuses. We're all ducks. We're SSN to get a job. We got a 1040 tax return. It's just the rules. It's public record. Check it out. All right? But what about the blueprint? You need to go get it. That's where I come in. You see, under your SSN, you got your sparing, your Transio and Equifax too. Well, goody for you. The moment you jacked up a card to 29%, past that, you dropped your score, got stuck, couldn't get any more. You can't even figure it out today. Ask any one of these credit repair flaky companies today. It's not going to be repaired. It needs to be rebuilt. You need to understand you got to get some part of this process. You got to understand the rules and tools. Don't expect a magic wand. It doesn't exist. The bottom line is, get the sticky back of the card, please. Now let's understand the other reason we got an SSN, because we're the collateral for the United States of America Incorporated. And ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, and guess what? They print money 24/7. Now I need you to write down Ray's rules one more time. Do it again. This time you're going to write down $100,000 of credit. Now don't tell me that's too much. Every one of you are a grown-up. You're an adult. Okay? You have backed yourself in a corner. You can't get what you want today. Now, I'm sorry to say, but that's your fault. Your responsibility is for you and your family, too. But the bottom line is you might not like me, but hell, I'll get you to $1 million. And if you basically pay attention, I'll get you to $1 billion, too. $100,000 of credit. You use 29%. Reality is I give you $71,000 of safety credit. In case blank hit the fan, you lost your job, or there's a damn pandemic. When you took that money and credit from your family, you rolled the dice, all you could say is, let me hurt the family some more. Stop using the wrong money in the first place. I don't get it. Never bring that damn pain home. That's all I got as a kid. And I swore 2 things. I'd never hold a baby unless it was my first one. And I'd never bring the pain home. I'd master every rule and tool I could do. All right, believe me, you better write down Ray's rules today. Now, I've been in 2 comas in my life so far. First, I was 5.5 years old. Then, basically, in 2009, I got to die. It kind of sucked. H1N1. Pandemic number 9. Now we got 19. What about 26? It's coming around. Now, where's your race boat and yacht in your backyard? U-Dock. You see, that's my backyard at the time. That's the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor, by the way. Race boat and yacht. Where's yours? I'm from Show Me State. Show Me yours are blah, blah, blah away. I got to die. Are you kidding me? That kind of sucks. But guess what I got to do? When I finally came out of the coma that God made my heart go beepity beep one more time, I got to walk around with an oxygen tank. I put it under my arm like a football, and I basically put my score back to an 820. Then I popped a $1 million card again. Write down 5 closet divisions. Write it down. Closet what? Division. I want you to understand something. You need a backup for a backup for a backup. Now today, we don't get a do-over. We get to live or die. I'd tell you to wear a mask, but hell, half of you'd argue about that too. Bottom line, all I know is it takes a moment to die and a lifetime to live. Which one are you going to pick? That's up to you. Now, understand something. All right, Mrs. Hope and her son David, and they used and abused me as a kid, kind of sucked. You know what? At 2.5 years old, I found myself crying my eyes out looking in the mirror. Ever since that day, I wake up at 2:25 all my life. I've never been able to sleep in, period. I fell to my knees this morning at 2:25. I said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I went and looked in the mirror. I want you to try this once. Just please try it once. Please. Go look in the mirror and go do Ray's mirror test. Stare at yourself for 2 minutes. All right, 2 minutes. Stare at yourself and ask yourself 2 questions. Have you completed everything you need to? No. Is there more to be done? Always. Guess what? Every time you ask your friends and family around you and you tell them this is what you're going to do, they interrupt everything you say and they go, you ought to do it this way. Do you realize how many dummies you got around you? All right, sorry to say, it's just the truth. So don't let them cloud your direction. For 90 days, shh. Don't tell them what you're going to do. Let me do the work for you too. Then they can say, how did you do this or that? All you got to say is raiswebinar.com. Let's go get the money. Is that okay with you? You see, money to me, I don't have to steal and beg off the pier. All right, because I think that kind of sucked, eating out of a trash can too. And I got to pay my bills and feed my family and help you. You're going to pay attention today. Now, let's understand, we're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. You go back to the job, hey, that's okay. They're going to fire you eventually anyway. Then you're going to deliver some pizza. Is that your American dream? It's not mine, but it could be yours. You never know. Now, let's understand life is a roller coaster. A favor, hurt, pain, worry. Hell, it's not fair. Whoever said it was going to be fair? But God is great all the time. You see, understand something. He's trying to test us all. And you're thinking what should be next. Guess what? It's me. I'm your next. When I was a little boy, they called me a piece of shit. That wasn't nice at all. So you know what I told myself? I'm important. I'll become a corporate millionaire. I did that at 14 and a half, by the way. I'm going to drive a company car. I'm going to show the world who the hell I am. I think I've been doing that since the day I was born. Did you write those things down? I want you to say it 3 times a day. That's doctor's orders, by the way. You got a choice today. It's pretty simple. What are we going to do? I want you to say this all through the day and all through the night. See it, believe it, go get it. The only thing in your way is you now. Get out of my way so I can build your life the right way. Sorry, you've been screwing up since day one anyway. Building your life, building the millions, understand something, it's pretty simple. Now, I wrote the rules in 1986. You going to pay attention? A corporate umbrella. They wanted you to have 5 courts back that time. No. I want to have divisions the right way. So what did I do? I wrote some rules. I changed some things too. Now understand, every division is it a bucket of money, piece of property, or a franchise. If the bank can have, like B of A, Chase, Wells Fargo, whatever you want to pick, or grocery store, can shut down locations and keep good ones open, damn, so can you. So if we have that divisions of 9 or 3, if one screws up, we're going to do what the bank gets to do. We're going to get rid of the piece. We're going to keep the other pieces. And we're sure the hell not going to bring the pain home. Is that okay with you? Because every division and subsidiary are going to have a tax ID. Dead falls tax ID. Oh, would you like the matrix of 4.6 million? It's in my book called Buckets of Money. It shows you $190,000 a month. Is that okay with you? That's called real cash flow for your time. Now, you can get the financial series too. Corporation divisions across 9, maybe more. Maybe we get subdivisions too. We get to have some fun. You ready to play? Now, in Mrs. Hope's house, I got to be in the pantry. He called that my bedroom, by the way. I stood outside the pantry. They had a poker game every Wednesday night. You know what they said? They said a corporation's a legal person. Hell, I wrote it down. I circled it 10 times. I couldn't sleep all night. See, I heard my way out of hell if I could figure it out. I can guarantee every one of you pissed away thousands of dollars. You've been looking for the blueprint and the instruction manual all your life. By the way, I got it. You ready to play? You see, I had to go back to the library almost every day from 7.5 to 9.5 years old. You see, I rode my bicycle the next day to the Torrance Police Department. I knew I saw the word library next door. I walked in. I said, "Could you help me, please?" She said, "Here's a microface, here's a book." That's how she talked that day. It was pretty nice. I thought she was from Mayberry. But you know what's really weird? I read the book and got pissed off. You know, I don't want to tell you a story. I want to hand you the friggin' money. I want to give you the rules and the tools and get you off your assets. You want the first way I brought the first $2 billion at 26? It's in those books and CDs. That's called the Millionaire's Founders Kit. Now, I only had, sorry to say, $841 million of corporate real estate. All right, before the comments in those books and CDs too, and become the bank buckets of money and tax balancing too. You see, when I was at the Bonaventure for 32 years, as the second largest advertiser in LA, there was a line around the hotel every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. to get hold of me. I'd sell the books and CDs in my classes for about $20,000 a pop. Today, you can get the books and CDs from the sales team for $9.99. That's all 18 books and CDs. But here's the thing I always do in a live webinar like now. I always give you half price. But guess what? Monday was my birthday. So I'm giving a birthday discount till today. Today's the last time. You see, I remember on Monday, everyone wants to celebrate their birthdays. To me, it's like, are you kidding me? That's the day my mother threw me away like a piece of trash. But oh well, I gotta celebrate it anyway. So guess what? You can get it for $2.99 today. It's now, or forget it. There's the Zelle, the wire deposit. There you go. If you blow it, that's on you. All I know is I can rebuild anybody's credit. Rapid Rescore. You don't have a corporation, I'll hand you one for free. Tax ID and divisions as well. We can have some fun. So guess what? Remember the credit cards in your purse or wallet today? What do I want on the back of the card? A damn sticky. If we're in one of my open forums of thousands of people in the room and I ask to see your cards and I don't see a sticky, I ask you to leave. I'm damn well serious about this. You got to get past go. And the only thing in your way is your lack of knowledge in you. I got to make you a qualified CFO. That's just the truth. It will set you free. So if you allow me to build your credit for you, and every tax ID I build a corporation or division, we're going to use the tax ID. Is that okay? You see, we can do real estate, maybe a fixer-upper, duplex, and apartment complex too. How about a franchise? They got to have a drive-through. You want a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, or a Wendy's. Next, what we get to do is have some fun. Why don't we leverage some money? When I was incorporating most of the rich and famous people for years, I found a way to turn this to 84 ways to leverage it into $100 million. Would you like some? You see, let's look at a company car. One of mine at the collection at the time. I love Lamborghinis. Isn't that nice? So let's understand today. All right, most rich and famous people drive a company car. But not you. Your car's registered to you. That makes you a duck. Quack, quack some more. How about a tax ID and division? Can you write that down, please? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, tax ID and division. You see, you get your paycheck. Well, that's good. You'd already taxed. You get the leftover. You pay for a car you should not. Then you take all that money and credit from the family. Roll that I say, wee, let's hurt the family some more. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Don't worry, you can't find anybody in the plant that knows what I know. It's pretty simple. God only made me. Thank God for that, huh? Your paycheck. Don't they call that taxable income, by the way? Are you really taking your paycheck and paying the car payment, the gas, registration, insurance? I mean, that's called stupidity. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Can you yell the word no right now, please? I don't get it. Why the hell aren't you driving a company car, riding it all off like everybody else does? See, SSN, you got a job. You got one, that's all we get. We're all ducks. Quack, quack some more. How about SS4 times 4? Look at line 10. When they handed me an SS4 form when I was a kid doing helping hand, I looked at it and go, there's 26 ways to use this sucker. Ooh, isn't that fun? Look at it says on line 10. Banking and credit purposes again. That means I get to write off the card the interest rate and the line of credit too. Why the hell would anybody take the money from the family and roll the dice and hurt the family and bring the pain home? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why'd you all do that? Ask yourself in the mirror. The only thing you can ever say is very simple. It's true. Nobody told you how to play. This is public record from the IRS today. You see, here's your life. SSN equals a 1040 tax return 1. S is 4 times 4. And let's go eat some more. You see, we get to learn the rules and tools, and you get to use my blueprint to get to the million to billion. Is that okay with you? You see the 4 boxes? Write them down. Go run and get the tablet and pen before I change the page. And I change the page. Guess what? You blew it. You screwed up. You weren't ready. That's the problem with most of you. Half of you are lazy. The other half want to go get it. In 1986, I wrote the damn rules called Line of Defense. That grocery store and bank today, you see, they got locations shut down and some open too. We're going to play the same game. We're going to make sure we keep the good pieces. We're never going to bring the pain home because that's called stupidity. If you ever do that after meeting me, that's called dumb. Divisions are the opportunity to win. See it, believe it, go get it. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. It's just the truth. How about we build divisions and corporations under tax ID? Because you're allowed to. Now, what I get to do for you as an affiliate, I get to build your credit reports. The Spear and TransUnion and Equifax. Would you like 1 or 2? Let me know, please. Try it on your own. It's okay. You'll fall on your face. You have to be an affiliate like me. And I wrote the rules. So guess what we get to do? You get to pay attention. Set up the line of defense. Divisions are cheap. How about we get those for real estate, franchise, and current business? So if I get you a $100,000 card, is that okay? How about a $1 million card? You get to write them both off no matter what I say or do. How about the personal credit? How about we get you literally $100,000 of personal credit? 29% usage, that leaves you $71,000. Are you going to be prepared for the next pandemic? Are you going to be ready for number 26 or not? It's up to you. You're dealing with 19. Hell, I died 9. Don't give me your crap. You better step up to the plate. Quit hurting your family. Because I'm giving you a way to make sure you never bring that damn pain home ever again. Why would you do that in the first place? It's called raised rules. SSN? Oh, goody, we got 1. We're all ducks. Quack, quack, some more. SS 4 times 4? What did it say on line 10 again? Oh, now you're going to pay attention. It's right in front of you. It says banking and credit purposes. But you want to learn to play the game and look to the blueprint that I designed for you. But that's up to you. Now, don't screw this up. I got 7 people on the internet don't like me. 3 are not even my clients. They're actually the people that think they do what I do. Yeah, right. All right, the other 4 were clients, and they all screwed up. You see, when I build up your credit, you get these things in the mail. All right, or you get some more green lights. You don't go poppity pop. Because when you do, hell, you get a $300 card. I get you a $30,000 card. This starter here, I got him a $33,000 one just to play. Your choice is simple. Would you like a $30,000 personal card? And would you like one for the business too? Let me know. You see, credit rebuilding, this is a basic program. This is the starter package. Oh, goody. 90 days or less, as long as you follow through. Might ask you to do 2 things. Credit rebuilding is $299. Rapper rescore is $199. Total price is $498. Now, here's what I've done for 43 years. I give you anywhere from 2 to 1 to 10 times money back to you in credit, cash credit, because I want to take away all your excuses. This is a cash card that offers checkbook too. Would you like one? This is an opportunity while you're online now. You don't do it when I say now, because this is a live webinar, because I do up to 5 of those a day and 9 on Saturday. I don't like pre-recorded crap. And if you don't Zell like now, forget it. You blew it. You see, I'm a man of my word. I basically follow through. Saturday, you get a 1 o'clock class too. So let's think about the next one. It's called Credit Building with all the goodies. This one comes with, if you want. Not everybody wants a corporation. Don't know why that. But here's the articles, also tax ID for free. How about the setup in level 1 on Wednesdays and Saturday? How about a $1,000 card too? And you know what we get to do? I'm going to give you half price. The office sells it for $9.98. $4.99 is to you. I give you the 12 books and CDs, how I brought the blueprint up to the $2 billion. You ready to play? That's $4.99, and that 1,000 card is twice as money you paid for yourself, and it's back to you, and you get all keep all the goodies. See, I'm taking away your excuses today. Starter package for $1 million. You get all the goodies too. They charge $2,000 for this at the office because it comes with $10,000 of cash credit. And I want to make sure you get 25 times more, so that means your price today would be $9.99. Could you imagine? You would spend thousands on crap. Here's for $999. You're in my workshops for 90 days. I'm doing the work for you. You're learning to put it here. I'm handing you $10,000 of credit. Articles also tax ID. And I'm giving you the 12 books and CDs, part of the package. Now, if you don't jump on that, it's called stupidity. That's basically, you better understand, I get to rebuild you the right way. Millionaire in the making too. Now this one comes with $25,000 of credit. Kind of fun. 25 times back to you means your fee would be $1,999 today. And the 12 books and CDs. So understand, today's the last day because of the birthday. That's it. Alright, starting tomorrow, no book CDs. Alright, and not all the goodies too. You don't do it now, and do the Zelle, you blew it. That's on you. All I can tell you, give me some referrals, I'll build you up to 10,000 of credit. You could be watching me on Google, Facebook, and YouTube. But the bottom line is, if you're not getting the PowerPoint in front of me, go to raiswebinar.com. Get the full overview. Stop bringing the pain home. You never had to do that in the first place. When I was 7.5 years old, here's what I heard. It's not legal advice. It's chapter 18. It says a corporation's a legal person. It may sue or be sued. So what? Half of you got a damn corporation. You haven't done a damn thing at all because you don't know what's next. By the way, today, I'm your next. United States of America Incorporated. What did they do? They set up 50 states. All states are corporations. What did the state do? They set up cities. All cities are corporations too. Why haven't you set up your line of defense? What's wrong with you? Are these not turned on? We have to turn the volume up or something? My question to everybody I've ever met, why have you not set up your line of defense? The only response I ever get, no one told me to. Well, you have to have people tell you what to do? I'm telling you right now, get your butt off your ass heads and let's go get it. I told you plan the problem like I said at the beginning. They did the same thing. They created Chapter 9 bankruptcy for cities under the Federal Protection Act. That means they get to wipe out the debt and stay in business. They're playing the game. It's your turn. You ready to play? Because you are we the people. That's up to you. Now, when Nixon took the gold standard out, it gave him the power to print money 24/7. We got our SSN to get a job, to get a 1040 tax return. That's it. Oh, goody. Mama, she delivered a baby this morning. Did you know every hospital is federally mandated that every woman who delivers a baby within 3 hours or less has to sign an SSN form? They got to bond the baby up to $35 million apiece and print some more money. They want us to reproduce. More, print some more. Baby can't go in the stroller of the car seat unless mama signs the form. Is mama going to sign the form? Oh, yeah. They sign it all the time. Just like you. Sign here and you just sign your way and don't figure out what the hell you're signing anyway. It's ridiculous. Rich people bankrupt and stay rich. Cities do the same thing. And what about the banks and the grocery store in your city today? You know you got some open ones, you got some closed ones too. 1 o'clock on Saturday. Alright, analyzation. I asked you maybe to do 2 things. Then I gotta wait for you. How fast can you listen and learn and go do it? You see, it's like Walt Disney. Mickey. We all love Mickey, don't we love Mickey? Here's Newsweek. They call him the loophole king. Why? Because Mickey didn't want to pay tax on $1 billion. It's in Newsweek. Hell, because Dad offsets taxes, they wrote an IOU to themselves. They know how to play. If Mickey can play the game, so can you. Now, here's the truth. You got 10 creditors. That's all you got. So what are we going to do? How are we going to get more? Well, let's see. Online, you get these stupid companies. They lie. You don't have to guarantee. Well, that's BS. How about trade lines? Can you imagine using someone else's history and lying on an application? Isn't that called fraud? Oh, well, what can I say? All right, some of you do that anyway. I want to hand you cash credit. Cash. 8 cards per division. That's how we multiply. 9 lines of credit per division too. And then we'll think about supply credit, vendor credit, marketing credit, lease credit, gas cards too. You see, I got to make you a qualified CFO. That's just the truth. We're going to make sure you set you free. Remember to look up the Fair Lending Act, please. Because when it comes to trade lines, you're a liar and you got a guarantee. And on top of that, you're doing fraud. All right, it says basically it's against what? Are you going to break the rules and the tools too? How about credit rebuilding? The basic thing, today I'm giving it away for $2.99. And $1,000 card back to you, that's 3 times back to you. What excuse you got next? You got to go blow your nose? You even basically get the class on Saturday at 1 p.m. of education too. Now what are we going to do next? This one here, credit rebuilding. What does it come with? $1,000 card too. And top of that, they give you the articles, also tax ID for free. Level 1 in setup on Wednesday and Saturday too. You get to basically hear me teach you how to do it right. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Half price today is $4.99. And you get the 12 books and CDs. But if you're not zelling for that now, sorry, you kind of blew it today. Starter package for $1 million? Could you imagine I asked you, do we want to be a millionaire? You all go, yeah. You keep $375. Your paycheck is taxed. You get the leftover. Corporations, the IRS will tell you flat out, public record, they don't pay tax, so they make a profit. They get to bring in billions and billions of dollars and pay no tax, like Amazon did for $10 billion. You want to learn to play? Let me know. $999 today, $10,000 of credit, and I get the 12 books and CDs too. All right, guess what? If you don't do that, something's wrong with you. A millionaire in the making, $25,000 of credit, 25 times back to you, and your price is $1,999 today, and you get the 12 books and CDs. All I can say, take a picture of the Zelle. If I don't get a Zelle before I'm done in 10 minutes or less, guess what? Call sales. All right, they don't give you the goodies that I do. Mr. Buffett uses borrowed money. His borrowed money is not taxable. Then he transfers stock too. He gets all those businesses for free. Ketchup, Geico, Coca-Cola, American Express, Duracell, Dairy Queen, Seeds Candy, Bridge Chewy, even Fruit of the Loom. By the way, I'm going to roll the dice. You ready? Whee! It's your turn. Don't you want to play the game and win too? You see, my dashboards will say authorized users crap. Trade lines are crap too. I got to make you a qualified CFO. That means if you look at the Fair Lending app, please don't use trade lines. It's a joke. Ridiculous. Now, bottom line is simple. I got 2 specialty classes this Saturday. One is called goal setting. It starts at 7 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. Don't worry, I get here every day at 4 o'clock. If you buy the leveraging class, which I teach you to leverage money, and get more money off money and credit too at $230. If you buy that for $249, you get the goal setting for free. It's like getting 2 for the price of 1. But you got to Zelle the $249 now. There's the Zelle again. Are you going to blow it? That's up to you. What are we going to do? I'm the guy that invented daisy chaining of credit 33 years ago. I can turn every corporate card into 99 more. How would you like? Even the line of credit too. Don't do fraud, please. Your corporation gets credit. It sets up the line of defense because divisions are cheap. Don't you let the corporation do business, because then you screw that up. You got to get started over again, and they usually come after you. If we set up the line of defense, those are the ducks, quacks. No longer you, no longer the corporation. So we can do what exactly Trump did, Wells Fargo, Citi, and rich and famous people too. They did the 3-step. They never brought the pain home. They disconnect, they isolate, they incorporate. They couldn't save the peace, so they bankrupt the peace. They gave all the other pieces. But they sure in the hell didn't bring the pain where? Home. Why did you? Lack of knowledge. You buy a house, it's called escrow. Escrow closed. Escrow homestead, escrow put in trust. We're going to use Ray's rules, by the way. What are we going to do if they sue you? If you don't have a trust, they take it away. If you die, hell, it's stuck in a probate. And your family got diddly squat. Why not? Because you're not listening today, some of you. Now, if you fix up a property, please do it the way I do. I want you to plan the problem. You're going to hire the contractor who hires a subcontractor to stand outside Home Depot. Good workers. But if they slip and fall and cut corners and they sue you and take everything you got, so you didn't do what I told you, plan the problem. Every property you ever get should be quickly deeded to a division for $12. But that's up to you. From there, we do an assignment of equity. If they try to sue you at the end of the day, they get diddly squat. Hell, why not? Next, how about an irrevocable trust? That's what I would pick if I was you, but you can pick whatever you want to. See, here's the problem with some of you. You're playing peekaboo with the IRS and making a mess. I don't get it. The IRS tells you a corporation doesn't pay tax so it makes a profit. Why would you try to play peekaboo and screw that up? You can go to irs.gov, download a form called 656 of 433A and B. Get your COVID-19 check. There's one coming in a week or two. Get your butt back in the system where it belongs. But guess what? Me, I want you to fix it the property my way. See, I'm one of the original OPMs, other people's money. I want you to set up those divisions the way I tell you on Wednesday and Saturday. Then I want you to go to the manufacturer and save up to 70%. I don't want you to use your money anyway. I didn't want you to pay a bill for 30 to 60, 90 days anyway. We're going to use our money to fix up the property. You know what we're going to do next? When we close escrow, we'll pay off all the debt. Now we got up to $200,000 left over. Don't act like you're rich because you're not. Now, if you had $10,000, $100,000 in the past and you pissed it away, and some of you are broke today, why don't you write down raise rules, leverage your money, borrow money's not taxable. Set up the line of defense, please. You don't get it. God gave me the ability to create something for every one of you. This is the Reynolds University I had. 22,000 square feet. 22,000 square feet double building urban spectrum before the coma. I had buildings around the globe doing $1 million a day. The bank would be at my office every day going, See, banks always kiss your ass. That's when you got money. You don't have a pot to piss in, they don't know your name. It's pretty simple today. Let's take that money from the escrow. You ready? You see, understand something, borrow money. All right, the banks borrow from the feds times 10. I'm loan back 5 to you. If you took that money out of that escrow, up to $3 million of credit called leveraging money, raise rules. Borrow money's know what? Taxable. Could you imagine?
That's correct.
If you and I played for a while, what could we do?
Bye-bye.
All right, it's pretty simple. We're gonna go get a McDonald's. You want a fry chocolate shake and all right, fry?
Yes, that comes with.
You want a Big Mac too? Let me know. See, here's the thing.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Borrow money, so what? Taxable. Cash flow, free up your time. What I've been teaching for 43 years. I know someone took their little credit card and got a condo. All right, well, there's thieves everywhere. What can I say? Leveraging money? You know, if you had $1,000, we can reference it by 3 and times it by 5. That's $15,000 in about 45 days of credit. 75,000 and 5,000. You can learn to play, but the first thing you have to remember, every card you got in your personal wallet today needs a sticky. You get it past 29%, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. The only card you get to get past 29% are gold and platinums. Would you like 1 or would you like 10? Would you like them worth 100,000 or $1 million? How much would you like? It's up to you. You get to case and let me repackage you anyway. So it's like when I wanted my first Rolex. It was fun. I didn't want to pay. I want it free. I set up a division for jewelry. They wanted $89,000 for the watch. One of my attorney clients, his name is Dr. Kenner. That's David Kenner, owns Def Records, by the way. All right, he's got a Rolex that's worth $500,000. I think that's kind of crazy. But you know what's really weird? I got it at wholesale price. A net 30. They overnighted the watch. I put a loan on a watch I did not own. What did I do? I paid the damn invoice. The extra money I put in the bank to pay for the watch I did not own. At the end of the day, hell, I got it for free. Don't you want to play with me? Choice is simple. How about Fishborn's mama and Fishborn too and Mr. Clinton? They're all my clients in the past. I got 2019 rich and famous people. Who do you think packaged them? All right, here's Michael, God rest his soul. Kurt Cobain, Kevin Costner, Arnold too. And from my neck of the woods, I had to teach him how to play with credit in the first place. All right, after all the years he was in prison, here's Freeway Ricky Ross. Come on down too. How about a college professor for Biola University? Michael J. says I am unbelievable. Every time he falls, I pick him up again and again. Now I'm helping his son. He goes, wow. Beat your doubt. Run your own race. Let me hold your hand the rest of your life. We'll have some fun. Now, if we got to talk about cash flow for you per time, first thing we got to do is take this $100,000 card in my hand. We're going to take $50,000 off the card. It's a corporate card. There's no interest for 18 months. What the hell? The payment is $612.26. I'm going to loan 5 people $10,000. I'm going to put a second on their house. And if you're an expert in real estate, please tell me what a homestead blocker is and a chattel mortgage with the UCC one. I know, I'm going to have to teach you too. It's okay. If they don't pay, I get all their goodies. Then I'm going to call that company. It's my money. I want it now. That's J.J. Wentworth, by the way. They factor everything within 24 hours. So we got a choice today. So I just created $2,449 a month. But you're going to say, I want more. How about $4,800? How about we get you $73.47? How about you design whatever you want? You can use the credit I get you. All right, very simple. And what does that mean? You can turn it into cash flow to free up your time if you want to. So if you lost your job today, congratulations. Let's go get the money. Now we can get you out of your own damn way. No excuses. Oh, mansions, helicopters, and yachts. Got to get you past go. Got to have fun. God's gift. One of my, all right, mansions at the time. Let's understand something today. How about my race boat and my yacht in my backyard? Where you park yours again? How about the helicopter? The Lamborghini in the building too. You see, I want you to write it down, please. Listen carefully. We have problems. First, I want you to protect your ass. I want your driver's license changed to a P.O. box or mailing address. Write it down. Now, you can change you don't want to do it. That's okay. I mean, hell, we got people robbing people at 5-star restaurants and getting their Rolexes, too. And we got a cop in Yorba Linda. The guy died. They checked out the house. They took the body away. And then later on, he ripped the house off 5 times that same damn day. And you know, his wife and kids must be really proud of him, too. If you don't protect your ass, that's on you. Use Ray's rules. Never bring the damn pain home ever again. You even have the Driver's Protection Act, too. So let's understand, when you bought a car, you did it wrong. Congratulations. Why was it wrong? You got 9 inquiries up to $5,000, too. You lost what? Everything. You signed this piece of paper, and they told you, all right, we need your permission to run. You created it. And what happened? See, you went to the guy that had an ugly shirt on and an ugly tie. He sweated you, then the sales manager came over, then they gave you the finance manager, and he changed all the rules too. Guess what? You're the registered owner today. Congratulations. Quack, quack some more. Can you basically write down tax ID and division, please? Please. When you sign that piece of paper, you should have wrote next to your signature allows 1 inquiry. You should have took a damn picture. Why do you allow people to, all right, screw you with you? Your problem is, you read everything. If not, give it to me. Simple. Oh, here's the donkey. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, my goodness. Let's cover our ass. What do you think? You got a choice. You drive your car today to the grocery store and the bank. You bump someone's car, a little bumpity bump. They're going to scream they got whiplash. They're going to die. They're going to call them those bloodsucker attorneys on TV. They're going to ask you, driver's license, insurance, registration, please. And what's going to happen? Your heart's going to fall out of your chest. Then you're going to go, honey, we should have listened to Ray. No worry, I hear that every day. Driver's license, your really home address. The insurance, you're paying that out of your paycheck? Did you know a corporation can pay for it before taxes considered? Did you know you're the registered owner, so you're a duck? Quack, quack some more. They're going to call them those bloodsucker attorneys on TV. And they're going to sue you. And they're going to take everything you got. Because you didn't put that damn registration in the division. Because you didn't learn how to play the game till I teach you how to play it. You see, I want to make sure if they sue you, they get diddly squat. This is on the YouTube the other day. He says, I didn't really get hurt, but I got $167,000. Be careful, please. You got a lot of bloodsuckers on TV. The grocery store and the bank, they got rid of a piece because they have our branch number. How about I show you millions and billions? You see, I want to build your dream. Then I want you at the workshop with me so I can teach you what I'm doing for you. I got no excuses, but neither do you. The division that gets screwed up, that's okay. We can get some more. We never bring the damn pain home anyway. What is a division? An opportunity to what? Win. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. Give it up. Tax ID. We get to play. Oh, the attorneys on TV. Did you hear the case about 3 weeks ago in Los Angeles? The attorneys The CPAs, the doctors, all those crooks got indicted again. They did a hit and bumpity bump, run, run, run. Basically, you better protect your ass, Eds. Now, this is a nice guy. His wife's Mary. He's got a son named Brian, and Linda's his daughter, and they got grandkids, too. He goes to church every Sunday. What did he do? He's at the coffee shop. All right, he looks around, he falls down. Pop! Ah, I'm gonna die! No one heard him the first time, so he did it again. He wanted his $10 million credit. He wanted a $10 million lawsuit. What can I say? All right, I bet you they're real proud of him, too. All right, going to what? Church every Sunday? I love people. They're great. They drive like idiots on the way to church. They praise God, and they come out and drive idiots again. See, being a Christian is a way of life, not just a moment in time. It's okay. I wrote that for Joel. Guess what today? It's pretty simple. My wife asked me on July 3rd, 2009, honey, can we go to the Huntington Beach house and take out the yacht out with a bunch of people? No problem. Let me go fill it up. I use a corporate credit card. Wrote up the card, the interest rate too. $1,600. Hell, I wrote off the yacht too. Why not? Because you're allowed to. I didn't know I was going to die. That kind of sucks. Oh, there's the yacht and the race boat and the U-Dock. Where you park yours again? Guess what we get to do? There, I get to see myself when I'm dead. That sucks. But I made a promise to God that day. If you let me go back, take care of my family, I help people every day. So I'm here helping you. You got to pay attention. Are these turned on? Please make sure they're loud, because I want to make sure you get there. 5 weeks walked around the damn oxygen tank. I didn't have a mommy and daddy to go, please help me. I got God and me. An 820. I popped a $1 million card again in 6 weeks. Why? I got my 5 closet divisions. I have no excuses, but now neither do you. God's using me to help you. You gonna learn Ray's rules and tools? Now, I've heard no a billion times from a bunch of dummies. Lamborghini, Reynolds University in the building too? Reaching the dream? See it, believe it, go get it, think and be what, the impossible? Hell, I've done it all my life. Why haven't you? Do not be a quack, quack, quack or a sheep. Let's go get it. 90 days, you're stuck with me. Wouldn't that be fun? Seminar, workshop, and boot camp. Specialty classes like Saturday. I got one in the morning called goal setting. One in the afternoon. It's called leveraging money for more money. If you get the leveraging class, I give you goal setting for free. But it costs you $249. And if you're not zelling me right now, last and final chance, it's okay, you blew it. Don't worry, you can call the office. They'll charge you $249 per class. It's all right. See, the motivation, I listen to it every day. I like motivation. But at the end of the day, I know it's only good for 2 hours or maybe a week. They're not handing you the money and the credit. At the end of the day, isn't it just blah, blah, blah some more? What you're missing is the link, raisecredit.com. Now let's talk about your story. Ready? I want to make sure you get $100,000 of credit. Up to that with an 820. I want you to classify all credit from now on safety. I want to hand you a corporation up to a divisions and $1 million of credit. I want you to stop being stuck. This is ridiculous. What's next for you is me. I'm going to do the work for you. So guess what? Building your millions? Oh, I want to repackage your life so bad it's fun. My wife says if I wouldn't do this, I'd be driving her crazy because I haven't had to have a job for my whole life. This to me is fun. I haven't had a paycheck for 21 years. So guess what? She says this is my hobby. You ready to play? How about, guess what? A division, bucket of money, all right, piece of property, and a franchise too. One gets screwed up, what are we going to do? We're going to do the 3-step. Everyone's going to have a tax ID, division, and subsidiary too. The blueprint, no problem at all. You got the financial series too. Now the books and CDs sales like to sell for $9.99. I normally give you half price, which I will starting tomorrow again. Today, if you want to help me celebrate my birthday, it's $2.99 if you zelled it right away. Zell, 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 zell. Now. If you don't, sorry, you blew it. You can tell sales all day long. They offered to do yesterday for this. Gonna say you blew it. Starter package for a credit rebuilding, rapid rescore. Bottom line is pretty simple. All right, I can get anybody to an 820. Might ask them to do 2 things that they can follow through. We get to all win. I like that. But I always hand you $1,000 card back to you. Now today I'm offered for $2.99, last and final chance. That means that credit card, you get 3 times your money back to you. All right, it's a giveaway, and you get a class on Saturday too. What's the excuse now? You don't have one. Credit rebuilding, pretty simple. This one has goodies, $1,000 card still. But here's articles, also tax ID, and setup level 1 on Wednesday and Saturday. Guys, it's fun. You see, I want to change the world before I die again. So what happens is this gives you that $1,000 credit. But this got the corp articles and all the goodies, $4.99, and you get the 12 books and CDs. The next thing is this is the same as the previous, but this has 10,000 of credit. So 25 times the money. That means your price will be $9.99, and the 12 books and CDs. Again, you got to decide how much credit you want. Millionaire in the Making Workshop. How about $25,000 of credit? Bottom line is pretty simple. $1,999. 25 times back to you. 12 books and CDs, all right, in the package too. All you got to do is Zell now, and get the product you can afford right now and get you to the next level too. All we got to do is repackage you. How did the 14th Amendment turn corporations into people? And the United States of America Incorporated set up their 50 states. They're all corporations, and they set up their cities. They're corporations too. Once again, why didn't you set up your line of defense? What's wrong with you? I pray these are turned on, because you have the ability to understand you can do the same thing too. You brought the pain home because of the lack of knowledge. Never have joint credit. Simple. Buy a house, escrow close, escrow homestead. That's putting a trust. Corporation better damn well have up to $1 million of credit. And you want divisions because they're cheap. How about for divisions for real estate, franchise, current business? You got to set up the line of defense and learn Ray's rules. By the way, I'm Ray. You ready to play with me today? I got no excuses, neither do you. Plan the problem. Learn more about safety credit, line of defense. See it, believe it, go get it. Stick you in the back of the card. But you bring the pain home again. Look for that grocery store today, or that bank in your city. You got some open and closed. When you see the closed ones, remember me. I gave you an opportunity to start winning starting today. Now remember, the American dream, everybody talks about it, but I always challenge them all. Because if they're not handing you the money and the credit and the goodies, what is it? Blah, blah, blah? Everybody needs to receive money every month. Pay all their bills, drive the company car, go on a business trip, help other people, free up their time. You got to learn Ray's rules, set up the line of defense. 1,000 rules is $1 million company. 20,000 is billion. By the way, simple. Starter package for credit building? Simple, $4.98? No, I'm giving a discount of $2.99, last and final chance. $1,000 card back to you 3 times more. No excuses at 1 o'clock Saturday class too? What do you get to do? The next one gets to come with some corporation articles and tax ID for free. And you get a level 1 and, all right, setup 2 for Wednesday and Saturday, $1,000. And I give you half price for $4.99 today. Books and CDs. All right, you get the blueprint from me. Starting package for $1 million. How about $10,000 of credit? I want to give you 25 times more than you invest in yourself, so your price is $9.99 now. You get the 12 books and CDs for free. If you don't do it, you kind of blew it. $1 million corporation, $1 million corporation workshop too. Same as the previous, but this is normally $4,000. I give it to you for $19.99 today with $25,000 of cash credit. 12 books and CDs. You see, at the end of the day, if you're not zelling me, wire deposit, doing now, everything I offered is off the table. You got to call sales and let them customize a package for you. But they won't give you the goodies I offered today. It's not their birthday, it's mine. So I always give you money back guarantee. We get to have fun. So stay safe, stay strong. If you're wondering what's next to come, it's you and me. Let us always remember life is a gift from our Father in heaven. God has given us the opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day and give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. If I can do this and create blueprints that God gave me to give you, shot twice, knifed 6 times, dead in a coma, or I had to steal and beg off the damn pier, and got used and abused as a kid, give me a freaking break. No excuses. Your choice is simple. Zell, zell, now, or call that toll-free number. And if you don't play with me, good luck. God only made one of me. Nobody knows what I know today. Period. 800-510-3338. At the end of the day, I'm going to do my best. And God's going to do the rest. And never forget, if you're not calling that number to change your life, you're going to stay stuck. Always remember, God loves us all.